Is this the one we couldn't get to work last time or something?
What one?
This one I'm in?
I don't think so.
No. We got them all to work.
What was the one that we had to switch because it would work with certain people's headphones, but not?
Joe's worked in one.
Yeah, he's not here, so.
Oh. So I feel like if it moves just a little bit, it's going to be out again.
Okay. I hope I'm going to do this.
Yeah, I'll fuck it up.
Again?
Yeah.
Do you want to switch with me?
Right here?
No, I'm in 2.
Yeah.
Who's
she's
in here?
Two.
You, Bob?
No.
That's you.
That's the power.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't touch that.
Yeah, I need to switch with somebody. That one's not. I think that was the one we had a problem with last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, try 2.
But you gotta be careful.
That was me.
Don't touch Corey's.
That was me.
I'm sure mine's already screwed.
All right, I'm in, you're in.
Corey's mouth is working.
It still isn't working?
It is working, but it just keeps going on and off.
I have to hold my cord.
Oh, fuck it. There.
Now I'm off. Hold on. There we go. That's okay. I'm on.
Are you on?
Are you on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Woo!
Nobody move.
I have to hold my cord like this.
No.
No, you don't have to. You're fine.
No, I have to. Otherwise,
Why?
because if I let go, I go out.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's fine. I can hold it.
Why?
Pull your.
I
You
thought
got a ton
yours-
of. You're sitting on a whole bunch of cable over there.
Are you out now?
I almost was.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody made drastic movements.
I know. We're going to lose all of our headphones.
All right. We're live.
Yep.
Welcome to Schnozzcast episode 17 for Saturday, April 20th, 2019. Around the table, I see so many stone faces. See if you can blurt out your name in a stone manner. Just
Very
pretend.
good. Very good.
Just pretend. What would it be like if you were stoned right now? What's your name?
Huh?
Exactly.
Perfect. There's Danielle, and then we got
Corey.
Big bad.
There it is. Right. There it is. We're all going to take a lesson from that because you knocked it out of the park. So, episode 17. You guys just came from a. What is that? Carolina Reapers?
Oh, yeah.
I'll put those way over here.
I don't want them.
I don't want them. Are you talking about someone's actually going to eat one of those tonight?
No, not tonight.
Okay.
But we had mentioned about that. We can talk about later. But anyhow.
Yeah. Well, it's not me. I'm not touching those.
I'll try half. No, that's not.
Yeah, you're
that's
not
happening.
right.
No, that's not
Okay.
happening.
So you guys came from a church event?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easter Vigil service.
Easter Vigil?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to give the play-by-play? The blow-by-blow?
It was long.
Okay. How long? Well, what was the original run time you were told?
An hour.
And then you got there and found out it was going to be what?
2. You can hear the dryer.
Yeah.
Good clink.
All right.
Good clink.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
All right.
So,
So yeah, we're informed.
yeah, you guys got there a little early because you guys have to get there early for choir, right? Choir practice?
No.
No. You guys aren't there.
Because my brother was being confirmed.
I'd
Also,
practice my altar boy skills.
Oh, yeah?
Were you an altar boy?
No.
I was just asking. You could have been.
Would you consider, are you and Corey Creasters?
Easters?
Yeah,
Creasters?
Christmas and Easter people for church.
Oh, I'm a no time
No.
whatsoever.
You're a, that?
Yes.
That's what you are?
Yeah.
Danielle, are you a Creaster?
I didn't used to be.
No, I don't think any of us used to be.
No one chooses to be.
Right?
So slide back into
The
that.
Creaster lifestyle just sneaks upon you,
It
Yeah.
does.
takes
Yeah.
over. Now, are you the stay full mass, Or are you the, oh my God, I got to beat traffic. Let me get out of here 20 minutes
No,
early.
I'm gonna stay the whole mass except for today, because we had to get here.
Right.
Ah.
So podcast trumped the Lord's work
Yes,
in this case.
but I got the approval from my mom, so it was okay.
Yeah. No, you got the get out of church free card.
Right?
Did you guys actually get like the host?
No,
No.
we didn't make it that far.
Okay. All right.
But we were there for.
Because some people are weird about
Over
that.
an
Some people
hour.
like, if I go to church and I get the host, then I can leave. It's okay if I have to go.
That's when most people do leave.
Yeah.
Is
When-
after they get the host.
You could tell that by the looks of the people that were giving us when we were leaving.
When is this? The host hasn't come yet. Where are you going?
Yeah, they tried saying bye to 2 ushers, and they just kind of glared at me. But then again, they all wish they were leaving too, so
Did you know these ushers? Why were you?
He was just trying to be
trying to be polite and a
Oh.
as we
church-going fella.
as we were leaving during the middle of mass.
I'm trying to picture you going, take it easy.
No, I walked by, so peace be with you. And they just glared at me.
Excuse me. Happy Easter. Excuse me. Sorry, pardon me.
Yeah. Whew, the car just hit a water buffalo.
Do the old genuflect. Excuse me.
But we weren't the first people to leave either, so that was better.
Yeah, that gets you off the hook.
Were you trumped by a crying baby? Because that could have really helped you.
No,
No, it was like a
crying
family of 4 grown people that just... Like,
There were 2
they almost-
families of full-grown people.
They literally like almost ran out of the church too. It was kind of weird watching. Like, okay, they all of a sudden just bolted out of the pew and ran out into the lobby, and that was the last we saw them.
Yeah.
Were you now? Did they go before you guys, or
Oh yeah, probably 15, 20 minutes before us. Because the first set of family left, and then the people behind them started to all look at each other and start talking, and then soon enough they all left too.
Pink Panther theme starts playing? No,
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's more acceptable if one family has already left and you're like, okay?
I mean, I've never left church before.
Danielle.
What?
No,
Oh
we
my
always
God.
stay.
It's okay. Do you have like family members who are gonna be mad at you if you say?
No, I honestly have never.
Blink twice if you actually did.
I've never left church early before.
Danielle, everyone eventually leaves church.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I realize that, but I've never left like after getting
you-
communion.
Did you adorn yourself with what is it? What is
Holy
the word?
water.
Yeah, as
Yes.
you left.
Yes.
What is the word?
It's
water?
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the name of it is.
Yeah.
It's like a little holy soap dish. Right
Yeah.
by the door.
Ours
full
is
of
like a
holy
big
water.
bath.
Yeah, ours is like a big
thing.
Oh,
tub.
okay.
Yeah.
And by ours, I mean the church that I go to two times a year. I grew up going to it a lot, though.
Yep, so did I.
Well, you should have. Did it make like a hissing noise when you
No.
put it on your
burns-
blasphemous
it
forehead?
burns so bad.
No.
Actually, her dad said that he wasn't going to sit next to me because he didn't want to get struck by lightning.
Yeah.
It's a wise move. I hope that you went dressed like that.
I
He had
did.
to
his.
church.
He had his
Did you really?
Yeah,
The beast walks in.
Under Armour.
I took my hat off.
He did.
Nice.
I was respectful.
Okay.
It wasn't a dress up event.
For everyone else, it was.
Can we get a maybe an Easter rendition of Jesus, Lamb of God?
Oh, the singing.
There was a lot of
It's
singing
funny how
today.
you go back to. I never went to Catholic school, but obviously went to church, and then became Catholic at some point. So whenever someone says a song in your head, you start singing it to yourself, and now it sounds like a loop going, Jesus, Lamb of-"
We didn't even sing that one.
Damn it, Nick.
They had an opening that was 45 minutes long of the head choir lady just singing some. It was like she was supposed to be reading from a book.
Yeah, and she
But she
sang,
just sang
for
it.
like 10 minutes.
Oh God, the
And-
talk singing is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's the worst. People that can't sing.
Well, and that's what the entire choir was composed of, was talk singers. No one actually had like
Yeah.
musical talent.
Yep, there's a lot of those because they really like it. But also the funny thing is, I feel like the Christmas Easter masses for some of the choir members are like, okay, this is our big night.
We
Let's-
prepared all year
right,
for this.
Let's throw in a couple songs that are ridiculous that we don't really have to do. That are like, all right, there's like a bongo or something involved. It's like,
One bongo.
yeah.
No one ever plays one bongo.
And
It's
then-
the bongos.
What came after that was a gentleman getting up to the lectern and starting by saying, "Day one." I'm like, oh, I know this story.
Oh, jeez.
7 days of creation. Went through every last single day. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna take some time. So yeah, it was about a 45-minute opener for.
45. How long was the mass?
and my mom is
crap!
on.
She's watching. I thought we were gonna beat her mom to
Death?
her not being watching right now.
She just said
But she
LOL.
just-
She's
All right,
watching.
well,
Oh my gosh.
what are you gonna
Sorry,
Mrs. Finn, could you let us know how the end of mass was? Because Corey and Danielle weren't there.
I take all that back. I thoroughly enjoyed church today.
do?
She's just happy you came.
Well, of course, I wouldn't miss Alex's confirmation for the world.
Oh, wow. All right.
So look at that was our day.
Well, it wasn't your whole day. That was your evening, right?
There's a lot of weed smoking earlier.
Yeah.
Forgot most of it.
So I did go to Kroger today. Do some grocery shopping.
This is an interesting segue
That's
from
what?
talking about
All comes back around to
Poor
you.
guys.
422.
It's
As
probably
I-
Easter related.
As I was coming out with my groceries,
I actually did go to Kroger today.
as I was coming out with my groceries, there's a very strong weed smell from the parking lot, which was centered somewhere around my row. Like someone decided, I think, I really just need to get super stoned today, and the best place I could think of is the Kroger parking lot.
Did you do the Bugs Bunny thing where the scent's in the air and you're kind of floating?
A little bit.
Where it starts going like this.
I did, right. It was like not the Alibaba Bunny. Music
What?
credits.
I don't. We might have to edit that out.
Alibaba Bunny. It was the name of a cartoon. It was the one where I think it was the one where Daffy Duck
When Bob
found
was-
the giant treasure trove
There were
of
things
gold,
that
and they were fighting over it. Have you never seen Bugs
A
Bunny?
lot less politically correct when
Oh
Bob
my
was
God.
younger.
Right.
Don't be bringing up Bugs Bunny if you
People
don't know
smoking in
episode
hospitals and on planes.
Yeah. Hassan Chop. Do you
Oh
not
my
remember?
Moving on.
Oh my god! All right, somebody on the Facebook Live at least comment to tell me that someone has seen this Bugs Bunny episode, or if you're listening, send an email to Schnozzcast.
You're thinking.
gmail.com.
You're thinking of Aladdin.
No, I'm thinking of Bugs Bunny.
Prince Ali, Fabulous He Ali Ababa.
No,
No.
no one in Aladdin ever said Hassan Chop.
No. Yeah.
Corey's looking at
What
it.
was the
Alibaba Bunny.
What was that?
I silenced my phone.
My phone doesn't make those noises. So.
I don't know.
It could have been a comment on the live.
Turn your volume
I hope
down,
so.
Corey.
That wasn't me. Alibaba Bunny, 1957.
Jesus.
What?
57.
They didn't only air it in 1957.
When were you born, man?
And it's 1958. Throw that away, boys.
Right. Toss it.
That's it. No,
Yeah,
no
it's,
reason to have that around anymore.
It's quite stereotypical.
Mm.
Ooh, I have seen that.
What did you?
Yeah.
No.
There's a lot of good lines from that.
Sorry.
A lot of good lines from that cartoon. He's leaping around the gold. He's like, I'm rich. I'm a happy miser.
What did What'd you get from Kroger?
I had to quickly throw together some chicken parm for dinner because I had to work at 5.
Mm.
But it was like 2 o'clock and I'd forgotten to take in chicken out of the freezer to throw it out. So I'm like, now I gotta go anyway. So just got some more chicken parm ready by 4:30. She had some and ran out the door.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So if anybody wants some leftover chicken parm, it's up in the fridge.
It's
No takers on my chicken parm? Fuck you.
Maybe in a bit.
I'm full from dinner.
Now if it was stew,
This is
leaping out of your chairs.
true.
I went to Van Born Tavern and I don't
It's
know.
the second day in a row. Or were you talking about yesterday? Didn't you go yesterday?
Don't judge me.
I'm just asking. If it's good food, I'm not gonna.
I don't know. Yesterday was my.
So you did go 2 in a row, but
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah.
regretting the second visit?
Yeah, the second visit wasn't that great.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
the beer was fantastic, but it's hard to mess that up. So, but they had shrimp tacos.
Okay.
$1.25 a piece. They weren't bad, but nothing to write home about. The $7.99 spinach artichoke dip was like definitely not worth $7.99. Probably like $2.99.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd ever trust $1.25 shrimp taco.
Yeah, they were like little baby like Chinese restaurant
Teeny
shrimp.
tiny shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like if they were full size shrimp, they would probably be good.
But there's no way it would have been $1.25.
No, I would have paid more. It's like that's what we gotta put a little bit more quality into the shrimp tacos and less pricing on the spinach.
Knock off all the artichokes in that artichoke.
Yeah, and then she made me like I was like, oh, having tacos, maybe I'll have a margarita. Switched it up.
Yeah.
She brings me this sugary, sweet, unsalted rim margarita, and I'm like, oh, I'm barely able to like get it down. She comes over, she's like, someone likes the way I make margaritas. Want another one? I'm like, oh god. I'm like, yeah, I just drink fast. I'm like, yeah, I guess. Can I get salt on the rim this time? And I'm pretty sure it was sugar. Yeah, it was not good.
Like a sugary margarita.
Oh god. I drink like all Coke Zero and Diet Pop and everything too, so it was really hitting me. But not the greatest.
I'll give a shout out for I took Jack and his girlfriend out to dinner last night to M Cantina in East Dearborn.
That looked good. I saw that on
Yeah,
Facebook.
it was really good.
It looked awesome.
Really good. We got to go. We definitely have to go. It's right on
You and Jack again?
all of us.
Oh,
Well, that's thoughtful.
very nice, Bob. For you
Yeah,
to take
Jesus
us there.
Christ. Or not. You don't have to fucking go.
Wow. Why do you look at me when you say that?
Because I said, oh, we should go. You're like, oh, well, us?
I said
like,
no.
yeah.
I said you and Jack should go, and you corrected
We
me.
already did. I said,
And then Corey made a snide comment.
yeah.
And
I'm
you
like, come on.
glared at me.
I don't know why.
It's typically the way it goes.
Is that so? It's a round robin.
Yes.
A blame circle that we have. Going? That's fair.
Blame circle.
No. No, we shall go. Everything was really good. It's like an old house right on Michigan Avenue that was converted, and you can only get in through the back. And there's like a detached garage behind it. So you walk between the building next to it and this detached garage to get to the door, and you go inside. There's a bar, and there's a few tables, but not a whole lot. So we're like, she's like, "You're gonna sit at the bar? Or do you want a table?" Well, I would rather have a table. Oh, let's go over to our private dining area. So we go back outside to the back and go into the garage.
Get out of here.
Yeah, which they converted to, everything was really clean, and everything was freshly painted and was set up where they had long bench tables, and they had like a snap-on tools workbench for the service area, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Nice idea. And then they had some like storage along the walls, and it's just like bench like party seating. Like we had three of us, but if another party of three had walked in, they could have sat at the same bench with us, just sort of commingled. Food was really, really good.
I should turn my garage into a Mexican restaurant.
Well, to be fair, the restaurant was actually in the building part. Like when you walk in, it's on the right-hand side. So they kept shuttling food back and forth.
That's fine. They have
But
to do that anyhow.
Clearly, they just didn't have the space to have. And I don't know how long they've been there, but I'm sure they filled that garage up. Like the garage door was closed the whole time.
Do they have residential neighbors?
No, they got right next door is like a workshop. It's like a business where he does. I want to say it's like custom lighting or something like that. So he also has a garage. The door was open. He was in the garage actually working. But his business storefront was in front of that, right on Michigan.
Did they serve barbacoa?
They did not. I don't think so.
The pictures looked awesome. It looked like you were at some like cool place down in Royal Oak or something
And
like
the
that.
guacamole was fresh and it was awesome. And I looked at the menu online, and they've got menu line. They indicate whether or not it's hot, like that hot.
I don't think many things are that hot.
I don't know. You'd have to.
Corey's just gonna smell the inside of the bag.
Oh my God.
And Joe.
What happens if you ingest? Does something happen to you if you ingest the vapors from?
Ingest it?
There we go.
Well, there's my answer.
You just do a little tingle.
Curl your nose
So
hairs.
you
does
do it again.
We I actually brought some in for one of the girls at work, and but it was like dust form, and I
What do you mean
advised.
dust form? Like you pounded it into.
It's not really.
Into oblivion.
It's not really the word choice I would use.
I don't know how you.
Okay, there's some kind of can opener or something on the ground that I dropped, but
Oh.
anyhow,
I got it.
no big
I got
deal. So yeah, no, because like at the end of the season, if I had too many of them, obviously I want to keep the idea of it, and if I need to use it again, so I dehydrated them, and then I put them in like the bullet blender or whatever, and turned them into dust. Put them in containers, so I have like Carolina Reaper dust. This is the one night, like shakers. Corey wanted to try some, and I'm like, no.
So what do? Just put like a little tiny bit on your tongue, or?
Oh, I did. I'm not going to do it again.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like for 15 or 20 minutes. I just went through like a half a gallon of milk, just pouring it. It was like 2 weeks before. I'm like, dude, you can't trust a chef that doesn't lick his own fingers. You know, I'm growing this stuff. I have to at least know. You know, so.
And now you're like, I think you can trust him. They're pretty trustworthy.
So.
Right. The reason why he does this because he did once. He's like, I'm never doing that again.
So yeah. So that was the night when Corey had just enough Sprites to feel right, and he's I'm trying. I'm like, nope. So I effectively stopped him, but yeah, with the dust. So I brought some to work for one of the people that I work with, and she was like, oh, I love hot stuff, you know, and it was just like a tiny bit, and because it was like such a fine powder, apparently she opened it, and it like.
Oh no!
She tried going like this to like smell it, and some of the dust like went into her eye.
Oh, what happened? Which
I didn't know, and I came back later, and like her eye was like swollen, and then this girl next to her, her eye was swollen. I'm like, what the fuck what happened since I saw you guys? And she's like, well, I did exactly what you told me not to do, and then I told my friend, and she did it too. So I'm like, you guys are idiots. You're morons. They're like, yeah, it hurts.
Oh. You gotta have some moron friends.
Yep, Carolina Reapers though. I heard there's some kind of yellow pepper that might even be hotter than that somebody's been tooling with to try and get Guinness to get into the world record books. But
as far as growing peppers, since you grew those, you already know how hot they are. Do you have any thought at all to wanting to grow anything hotter than that?
Well, yeah, I just like the idea of it. I like the idea that
even though you'd never eat it,
I might like kick up a thing of chili or something. I mean, the idea that you could just put a pinch in and really raise the heat. You know, that's why I like habaneros and turning. Like I have a friend of the family. My aunt's friend Christina she used to work at Williams Sonoma, but she was also like a big wig at Ford.
Okay.
Now she's a plant manager or something. But she would do that around the holidays just for the discount, just something to do. She worked part-time at Williams Sonoma, and she got me this like lucite and brushed aluminum stainless steel or whatever grinder, and it had dried habaneros in it.
Okay.
And it was just like a really, really fine like dusting, so you could put it on anything and it wouldn't change the flavor, but it would just kick up the heat. So I started doing stuff like that and like grow my own habaneros and putting those in there as well. But I mean, the idea is that, you know, if you wanted something spicy but you didn't want like that jalapeno taste or something like that, you could just, you know, that's the official noise that it makes too.
Good to know.
Yep. But yeah, I'd grow something hot.
Cool. Sorry, I think it's me.
Oh, did you? I don't know you were at the table. Sorry.
Wow, you're not that tall.
No, I'm not.
I'm keeping my feet over here. So, Schnozzcast challenge, how you doing? Any progress?
Oh, I'm on I think episode 8.
So you get toward the end?
Yep.
Season 1?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. Very cool. I like it.
Have you been keeping up with season 2?
Yes.
No, Happy.
Oh. No, I haven't seen any season 2 yet.
I haven't, really?
No.
Okay. They know, it's okay.
What?
They know, it's alright. You don't have to cover the mic.
Oh, no, you guys are talking, so.
No, it's alright.
Give me a beer.
Well, let's survey something.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's it's starting to get bonkers like the first season.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have to set up like who the villain is and what Nick Sachs has to go up against for some crazy stupid reason, and how he reluctantly is like, all right. And so now I think we've gotten to that point now, after like maybe 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
gotta get on with that one.
Yeah. But nothing on the OA for you.
No.
No.
That's.
You said you watched the first season, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. He said I did. I didn't mean to rub it in.
No, it's fine by me.
I only brought it up because I'm like, oh man, I'm like, I know you probably haven't watched any, but like maybe he's gotten to the end yet.
Yeah, it's the first 2 episodes barely holding my attention.
Yeah. Well, just come around and say right now. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, most likely not going to.
All right.
I think Tony said he finished season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
After I told him, he's like, awesome show, love it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will get to season 2.
I told him, I think even after you, so he must have just
Binge
burned through it. Yeah.
Right. A lot of free time.
Yep.
What do we have as a holdover from last episode? You were going through what's on my shelf, and you took like the robot, but somebody said, "Hey, let's not give away the farm. There's more stuff in that basket." You want to do that at some point tonight?
We
Up to
can.
right
I
now.
think it's next to core.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. A little bit later.
A little bit later. Okay.
After I'm surprised we made it this long without doing a shot.
Well, we could definitely do it. I can't remember who I was talking to. It might.
I'm Nick.
I can't remember which one of you two
Corey.
I was talking to. Somebody said like, "Oh, we should just publicize it and just go, oh, we're going to do a shot." And whoever's listening to us, like, hey.
Yes, I said that.
That
Okay.
was the three of us talking after last episode.
Okay.
So
So you both take credit. That's fine.
I was.
I'm not gonna Nick Bader.
I'm just saying,
I'm not
one
gonna
of the
Nick
two,
Bader this
one
situation.
of the two of you, I don't remember who it was, but somebody told me, and I had a great idea. I thought it was a great idea.
The way it occurred is after we went to Ray's, on the way home, I was calling Tony because I think he was working overtime. He was at work, so I was bullshitting with him, and you know how you do.
Are you doing shots? Are you doing?
Not a fire.
Cinnamon whiskey then?
No.
Okay.
No, he wasn't working over. He was off, but he had been watching the whole show, the whole episode. So I was talking to him. He was like, "Yeah," he's like, "I was doing shots with you guys," and I was like, "Man, why don't we ever like tell people like, hey, we're about to do a shot. So if you got something, go out and grab it. You know, that would be a good idea. So you know, people could do that with us." Because he said he liked the idea that he could be involved in some way with the comments and things like that.
Yeah.
And then I think it was the next day, or was it the same day that we did the 4-way chat.
What is that?
This is the cherry whiskey.
Cherry whiskey.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'll take one of those little guys.
You want the little guys, or you want the?
I'll start out with one of those.
Okay.
What hi. Which day was the 4-way chat? Was that the following day, or
No, it was the same day.
that was the same night?
Yeah, it was that same night.
We all kind of talked about it, and Corey's like, "Yeah, that's a good idea."
There you go. That's cool enough, I think.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so audience members, Facebook Live constituents, people on a podcast, we're going to do a shot. Please join us.
If you don't do shots, go grab yourself your favorite beverage.
Yep,
Take a big long sip with us.
sure. Or put us on pause and go get some porn and then come back and, you know, however you want to, whatever
Mrs.
works,
Finn.
whatever
Sorry,
works
Mrs.
for you.
Whatever
Works for you. We're not judging.
Time for a shot.
Here we go.
Those make a great noise.
Woo! When it hits your lips.
And that goes right to your hips.
Okay.
I'm walking into work. This is Kevin. Look, there's women here. We can't just be thinking
That's
guy
true.
stuff all the time.
That's true.
How we doing on?
Kevin's walking into work.
Yeah, he said 17 minutes ago is when he abandoned us.
Oh man.
Catch y'all later. See, this is the great thing about being. One good part about being a small time operation? We can single out individual fan members, and we can berate them when they walk into work and they stop listening to us.
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you, Kevin?
Nah, I'm gonna listen to it later. Can we just?
Somebody just came home.
Oh, okay. Can we take a second just to talk about Kevin's gaming headphones again?
Yes, we always could do that.
I know.
If you're watching on Facebook Live, imagine my headphones here, but with another set of even bigger headphones on
And
top
a
of those,
microphone.
and a microphone like this was just hanging from your face.
Then they were like blue,
yeah, there was some sort of light on either side.
bright blue.
I think you should try to discreetly wear those at work to listen
What?
to the
Nothing discreet
podcast.
about those headphones.
Just sit at the desk with them on.
Right into his phone. Now, who whose headphones were worse though, Joe's or Kevin's?
Well, I give Kevin all the credit in the world because for his first time in the podcast, he was pretty. He played by the rules. Like he wanted to know what the rules were. He didn't do the, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. I want to throw my headphones down on the table. You know what I mean? He didn't do that.
Right.
So Kevin's better.
Yeah.
Instantly better. Sorry, Joe. Stop throwing your headphones down.
Remember Joe's went like out like this, and then they came across.
I think they seemed bigger because he had no hair.
Maybe.
He wasn't wearing a hat.
They were pretty big.
They were large.
Yeah, they were kind of weird. Like how you said, like they went outwards first, and then came back.
Yeah, like an upside down.
But they
hanger
were good.
Or
They were good headphones. His brother Mikey recommended they were Sennheisers, and they were good. I don't know if they were studio quality headphones, but they were clearly like way more expensive than most of the headphones at this table. And Mikey's like, "Oh, buy these." And he's like, "Okay."
Is that a studio quality mic holder?
Don't judge me. It works.
I give you a lot of credit for saying, "No, the shitty one's mine. I'm going to use the shitty one all the time."
It doesn't matter. Who cares? Because at the end of the day, what I really care about, my primary concern is the audio podcast
content,
and this doesn't. No one cares.
No.
The whole thing can be held together, like you said, with popsicle strings and spit and
Popsicle
rubber
strings?
bands. Popsicle sticks.
Mm.
Listen, Piggy Tails. You got nothing to say. You got nothing to say.
Don't be upset at Piggy Tails.
Oh, I'm not
Piggy
upset.
Tails.
I've been laughing about that for a week now.
I can tell.
What was it in reference to? I forget.
He meant to say piggyback, but instead Piggy Tails came out,
What was
and he's like,
talking
he goes,
about?
"Oh, you guys never heard of that?" I'm like, "No." Almost a half century on this earth, never heard that term. in my
He tried
life.
to run with it.
He's like, "Yeah, that's what you say."
It is.
No, it's not what you say.
It's funny.
And you were gonna get him a shirt.
Oh yeah,
Just some Piggy Tails with like two
two big tails coming
Yeah,
out.
and then Joe's like, "No, make him lactating nipples," and I'm like, "We're done.
Oh yeah,
Gotta
that
move on now. Gotta move on."
Brings a certain a certain cringe factor to the podcast. doesn't it?
I you know what? I don't know if is Joe on? Is he listening?
No, I don't
All
think
right,
so.
whether he is or he isn't, I'll give him props because I've never been on a podcast or listened to a podcast with someone like Joe who can from 1 minute go from like elevating the content so quickly and making it just hilarious to the next minute just like killing it.
Yep.
Bring it back down to zero.
Shitting all over everything.
Bring it to his grinding halt. We're all like, okay, now what do we do? And you're like, trying to pull color on it. It's so hot in here.
Remember when you wanted to? Speaking of which, if you guys are going to touch on your Chicago trip.
For the Letterkenny?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
I hope your child's okay, whatever one it is.
Yeah, one of my kids just came home, but I told them, like, hey, when you get home, we're going to be recording the podcast.
Make sure you fall in the
put
kitchen.
Ignore all the marbles I left on the floor.
Whoa!
No, I said, I'm just putting the dogs in cages right now. When you get home, please let them out. Okay, Dad. They got in, and, the dogs. If I had put Elsa in her cage, and then come down here and then 2 minutes later go to let her out, she'd be like, "Oh my God, thank you."
Now Elsa.
I never thought I'd get free from this prison.
Elsa is who?
Elsa is the oldest. My two dogs, Indy and Elsa.
Oh, the dogs.
Indy
Okay.
is I don't
Some
have a
people
child named Elsa.
some people don't know if it's your child or not.
Yeah, well, you just don't think about like, oh, if you've been a fan of the podcast, you should know who these people are.
It's true. It's true. But
No, I have two dogs of Indy and Elsa. Indy is 4. Elsa is almost 11. Elsa is Indy's mother.
what kind of dogs are they?
Siberian Huskies, and she has severe separation anxiety. So when I go to the bathroom, she's rats on the door. She's like,
Hope he's
Are
still
you coming out?
Hope he's still in there.
"Oh my God!"
Corey does that when you're in the bathroom.
But at least Corey doesn't go, "Oh, thank God you can." There's no.
Oh yeah.
I don't get a hug
I keep
from
it.
Corey when I go
I
to the
keep it
bathroom.
inside.
Keeps it
Yeah.
all inside.
At least Corey's like, God, it took you long enough. Then he goes in.
Yeah.
Creepy.
I meant to ask earlier how we're doing on viewers' comments.
-4.
Does any?
-4 people.
Well, I see 4 there. There were 6 earlier, but I can't get this thing to show comments without freezing the video, so I'd rather not just even bother. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's no way that the number that is on the screen is actually.
No, we know that the total views are not reflected by. It's probably whoever's active at this particular time, but there might have been people who came out, dropped off, came back on again.
Mm-hmm.
So,
At least that's what we keep telling ourselves.
yes. Well, you have to.
There's no way that we spent all this money and time.
You gotta put a positive
It's
spin
gonna
on
be
things.
okay. It's gonna be okay.
Right.
It's gonna be okay. We're a huge success.
Well,
People love us. They love us everywhere.
Right. Well,
Keep doing it.
Do a great job.
Yep, doing a great job. Good job, buddy. Good job. No one else is doing this.
so successful. Woo. Everything's great.
I'm not even gonna. Yes.
Did
sir.
you just punch yourself?
I did.
Oh, I saw the delay. I'm
I chucked myself in the shoulder.
Oh, okay.
As you do when you're trying to congratulate yourself, and,
Well, like-
no one else will.
like I said before, you know, when you can view the inside info on the radio page and see, 175 people reach, then it's like, all right,
Yeah.
all right, still doing all right.
Yeah, you know the other thing I was thinking about the other day is there's got to be a way for us to get on Spotify. I found out the other day there's podcasts on Spotify.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
sure there is.
Well, we gotta fucking figure it out.
Figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
I don't know how. I feel like I'm saying figure it out, and both of you are like, yeah, figure it out, Bob. And I probably should. But I'm like, holy shit, there's.
I took care of
That
Twitter.
Have
took
you
care of
ever?
Twitter. Did you notice?
I did. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
You're welcome.
That was one of the things I
You
wanted
and the
to do.
other person.
Doesn't matter.
are
You
very
gotta start
informed.
somewhere.
They're
You gotta
very-
start somewhere. But I copied your graphic and put it on Instagram.
I saw that.
We'll see if it pays off, but I'll just continue to
Clearly
do
it
that.
is. I mean, Corey and I are each one of the viewers, so.
Look, it's a
And Bob.
Well, originally we said that,
all this money down the drain.
you know what, that's okay. We're
Can we do another shot, please?
It is the Saturday before Easter, so
What?
I'm just saying maybe, or a lot of people
Are you
high.
putting the Saturday before Easter up against the day before Thanksgiving as far as a bar night goes?
You know, a lot of
No,
people,
no, no,
a lot of
just
people.
people-
Getting high, man.
Yeah.
it is 420 also.
Right. They
Yeah.
should be home. They should be listening to our voices going.
It's actually it's also Tony and Holly's anniversary.
And it's my mom and dad's anniversary too.
Oh, stoners, man.
That's it. She was trying to tell me. She's like, I don't think 420 was a big thing back when my parents got married. I'm like, that's exactly what I was like,
Yeah,
nah, yes,
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Yes, it
Not
was.
for
When
them.
do they get?
I'm not saying for them.
85.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
right.
kinda like
See?
Bob was like 36 in 1985, and he
Fuck
remembers.
you, dude.
He remembers.
I hadn't even graduated high school yet.
Oh, Bob, come on! You already dated yourself when you were watching the show in
It
1958.
doesn't matter.
57.
Oh, yeah.
Danielle, my bones might turn to dust if I reach over there. So if you could just go over the fridge and grab me a beer out of. There's a 6-pack on the left in the middle.
Don't want to break a hip reaching for that beer.
Anything in there is good. Ooh, American Beauty. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but but you know what? We're a podcast first, and like we've always said, this is just like an emulation of what we normally do anyhow.
Yep.
We're not going out of our way to do anything different than what we normally do, and we do it because we have a good time. And if we get one person to also have a good time, then it's worth it, as far as I'm concerned. So, if not, we have fun doing it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm watching the
Yeah. What are you doing?
recording.
Oh,
How's
I
that,
did,
how's
God,
that
that
going
must
for
have
you?
been a really horrible story that I just told.
No.
It was.
It was such a shitty story. I'm going to watch the lines that mean nothing to me on our recording on the screen.
But see, that's much better. See that? That looks a lot better.
Well,
so
yeah,
you could-
My
this
voice
is a
looks
lot-
awesome.
This
I'm
is a
pretty
lot
sure
more
that was mine.
sensitive. Yeah.
You what?
Pretty sure that was me.
That was you?
That's you.
The little ones are Corey?
That's Nick right there. No, that's me. It was fascinating, fellas.
Yeah.
But we're gonna move on.
Yeah, maybe we could look at that later.
Oh, sorry. I was mesmerized by the lines.
Maybe someone else was celebrating 420 before I got here.
No, I should be so lucky. No,
You seem like you would be a smoker.
a weed smoker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Absolutely.
What is that even?
Well, you have to. If you're going to be a weed smoker these days, you have to. Number one, you have to be able to function while you're smoking. And there's, and I know a few people who smoke every day,
Right.
but they do so they only do it because they personally can continue to function and work, and they actually feel more productive throughout the day when they do. I can't confirm or deny it because I've never done it.
What?
So no, I've never smoked every day and tried to energize.
Yeah, come on now.
I was going to say there was a certain Jimmy Buffett concert that.
Yeah, but to get high every day, man, I couldn't.
So
I've never in my life done that.
Was that just that day the stickiest of the icky, or I mean, what was the reasoning behind it? Because I feel like Bob could handle his own with weed.
Back in the day,
I've actually never done it.
It was.
Or was it just a prop? Was something?
Pot Smokers 101. Don't take a giant drag of weed you don't know what strain it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was given to Joe
Because
by
Joe,
a certain someone that we know. And
Joe
that-
couldn't sleep. So he's like, I need something to help me sleep. This is basically going to knock you on your ass.
and it did just that to Bob.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that the last time?
That might have been the last time.
I feel like you.
And that was years ago.
What was that? Three years ago?
Yeah, that might have been the last time.
No, actually no. It would have been. Was it 2?
It was two summers ago.
I mean,
I feel like you'd be like at the bar going outside to have a cigarette, and someone else is smoking weed. And
well,
you'd be like, hey man, let me hit that.
We all know somebody who does at the bar. They will from time to time go outside and they'll take a drag, and they're like, hey, you want one? I'm sure in the past 3.5 years I might have taken a drag. But
No.
It was a tiny like yeah.
Didn't even count.
No, right. Almost didn't count. But you're like, yeah, I'll try. But yeah, not like.
Yeah, because even Joe told him at Jimmy Buffett. Joe's like,
Hey,
Bob,
Jesus, come on,
you might
dude.
wanna,
Yeah, you don't want to. Oh, it's too late now. It's too late.
He took one big drag, and then he went to go take a second one.
I went into another dimension,
and
Joe's like,
you
don't
no,
do that."
Bob, no, and Bob just did it anyways. And then 15 minutes later, history was made.
I'm not sure if history was made.
Oh,
Take
it was.
over.
It was.
You got it. This is part of the risk of being the oldest in the crowd, is that sometimes you do things that you're really too old to be doing, because you're not willing to admit to yourself you're like that you shouldn't be doing that anymore.
That's an age thing.
Yeah.
Someone younger could have handled it, but Bob could not.
No, someone younger might have been like, "No, I don't feel like it. I don't need to prove anything to myself. I just don't feel like it right now."
Not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Someone younger would just turn it down.
Right.
Oh my God.
Bob Rankin doesn't turn things down.
No.
Bob Rankin is no stranger to the old electric lettuce.
The electric lettuce. What'd you call it? The devil's lettuce today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Also was Nick that posted
I
that.
looked
I
at the
figured
picture
that, yeah.
and I was
Who else
hoping
would it be?
the picture that Nick posted on Facebook, just as a reminder for like, hey, for any of you who are listening to the podcast, remember it's 420, be safe out there. And he posted a picture that I was really hoping that you had actually orchestrated the picture.
No.
But felt that you'd probably gotten it from somewhere else. But
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, if he had actually gone there and like orchestrated that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, no. No, I did not. But I appreciated it though.
Yeah.
It took me a second. Danielle showed me the picture while we were driving, and I'm like,
You guys are so unsafe.
Yep.
I'm not understanding what's going on here. Like a police officer trying to catch a bunch of bags of chips. I don't get how this is relevant to the
What
podcast.
are those video games doing?
And then she's like, it's 420. I'm like, oh, that's
See,
right.
That's why
Okay.
you always send a fox to catch a fox. You don't
Right.
send the goose to catch a fox.
Right.
Goose doesn't understand what the fox is doing. You gotta send a fox to catch a fox. Corey's never smoked. He doesn't know how to catch weed smokers.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I'm there. I'm with you now. Up to speed.
Woo!
It happens.
What's he doing? Why is this cop looking at these chips?
What are these foxes he's talking about? The geese? Are we at the zoo? Is this a zoo cop?
Why is he holding that big fishing net up over his head?
Right.
Are there zoo cops?
None of this makes sense.
It really didn't for a bit. So.
Corey, you're weaving out of your lane too. I'm deleting this from the page. I have access to.
Oh, fine. Speaking of weaving out of your lane,
I went to Kroger today.
no, I went to Tim Hortons the other day. Tim Hortons now is doing sandwiches.
They have
Oh,
They
they
always
been for
have.
years.
Yeah, they fucking suck.
Do they?
Yeah.
Their grilled cheeses
Well,
are amazing.
No,
Bob,
they're not
it's-
amazing.
It's Tim Hortons. You shouldn't
Tim
trust
Hortons.
a sandwich from Tim Hortons.
That's what I'm saying.
They
Stay
don't
in
know
your
what they're-
lane, Tim Hortons.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But you obviously tried one.
Yes. It
Exactly.
was horrible.
If it had something to do
There's-
with breakfast, they'd probably hit the nail on the head. But
Would they though?
They don't though.
they
don't.
No.
I don't know why
changed their,
people
like,
love.
hash
Everyone
brown.
yelling.
Like
I
3
feel like
times.
Tim Hortons in Canada must be way better than Tim Hortons in
I think
Detroit.
it is actually.
Although people do say great things about the Tim Hortons that's on Michigan Avenue down toward like the train station, like right there by Ford's
Oh, the
Garage.
brand new one, yeah.
Yeah, say that's great service, great, and I'm like, okay, I get it.
Every time I've been there like once or twice, but
Up to that one,
yeah.
okay,
Every time I passed it, there's never been an actual line.
okay,
And my mom, for working at the court, she passes that every day.
yeah.
And that's where they stop to get their coffee.
Because every
And-
other one I've been into, I've never been in that one, but every other one, the service is the worst service I've ever seen in my entire life.
The other
Worse
one-
than like a rickety Walmart in a small town.
The other one, further west down on Michigan, that
By
one
Miller's?
By Miller's, that
Yeah.
one is terrible.
It is awful. It's
If
horrible.
you go there anytime early in the morning between 6
I've
o'clock
never
and
gone there at any time of the day. and
you know
had to
you go
cut
there
my
early in the
service.
day, you're waiting in line for an hour.
see, this doesn't even make sense.
What?
Because there's 3 of us logged in.
We're down to 2.
See, that proves our point.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that is.
Let's just
Take that, Facebook.
Can we just take a moment to just appreciate that Joe's not here tonight?
Yeah, no, he
No.
is.
I just really want to say that right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Joe Guido just entered the room.
Look, Joe. Joe, you know you would have been here if you'd remember what time we started. Sorry, the door was locked.
So moving on.
So the
Yeah. Anyway,
other big news of the, I'm gonna say the year.
bring it.
Well, we already all know what it is, but
We do. Yeah, but for our listeners who may not be from Detroit, who may be from Belgium, or perhaps Luxembourg, or Marrakesh, or elsewhere,
true.
on the podcast, we hope to share in our love for the Detroit Red Wings and the majesty of the franchise, the organization. And we watched the press conference, and everybody said organization. And I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, they kept saying organization
well, it's-
every time.
Well, they're all born in Canada.
Right.
So I'm like, oh yeah, right. So sharing our love for the Detroit Red Wings and the great news that we got this week.
The captain's back in Hockey Town.
Captain is back.
Yeah, who's the captain, Corey?
Stevie Y.
Okay,
Mm.
spell that last name.
Why?
Iserman.
Spell that last name.
YZ.
YZ. Yeah, there you go.
Even Nick Bader knows it.
Woo!
know what,
Hate
Danielle?
sports.
You hold your tongue.
No.
Shut your dirty mouth.
I was gonna say, Nick, do you know what happened this week?
Fuck yeah, I do.
So, a funny story to tag along with that. We happened to be at my favorite microbrewery in.
Oh, for crying out
Oh
loud.
no, it gets better. It made it
Does it
worth
though?
the trip.
It didn't necessarily make it worth the trip to this place, but
Yes, it
Do
did.
you guys go every week?
well, her friends Matt and Sarah live like right down the street from there, and they love the place.
Oh, Matt
so
Sarah.
that means Corey's dragged there every week.
Poor guy.
Just
But-
about.
Yeah, but do you know
The
that
only-
his head is starting to turn in the direction of Bath and
No,
Bridge
it's
now?
not.
No,
do,
it's
do you know?
not.
Do you know what the
No,
next,
it's not. It's trust
Do you
me,
know
it's
what the
not.
next trip to Bath is going to be like? It's going to be like.
I'm
like
sure
the
I will
seventh
hear.
circle of
I'm
hell.
sure I'll hear about it.
Because
Yeah, because there'll be no a celebrity sighting. There'll be no nothing. It's going to be back to the same old shit.
I hope so because I
It's
want
gonna be awful.
Corey to be back on our side of the yard.
Oh, he will.
it's only downhill.
Give it-
It's only
give it 6 days.
Like
Give
Bob,
it 6 days, Nick Bader.
Bob hit the nail on the head with the next trip is gonna
It's going to be awful.
it's gonna suck. Because
You don't help.
Is
what's gonna tell? So anyway, well, we got to tell the
I
story
can't
first.
help a brewery that serves nothing but their own beer and no pop.
and
Or doesn't allow food.
or food.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
They don't have
thankfully, the grilled cheese truck was still available this night.
And the
so.
grilled cheese is really good.
So did-
Steve's grilled cheese.
Steve's grilled
Oh,
cheese.
I don't think I could say that. So is this out by Danielle's house, right?
Yeah.
Is she like in the country?
No.
I live in Roseville.
I don't know where you
the
live.
country.
Is there I just know that you
She-
like in snow and inclement weather. It's like Danielle came a long way for tonight.
Tony and Holly go there.
Bastards.
Exactly.
Well, okay. Well, you're trying to describe the area by using Tony and Holly's name?
Well, because they live in the same area.
They live close. They live closer than I do.
You could do a lot worse than
Yeah.
Tony and Holly Martinez. I'll have you know.
You could do a lot better than 2. I'm just kidding.
Bob.
I'm not sure why. Why would you say that? I'm still looking for a description of the bar and the night.
So okay.
Well, I was just wondering if it was like the only place out in the middle of. Like,
No, God, no.
No.
There's an actual. There's like.
So I see, Nick. You're picturing like a barn-shaped structure in the middle of a whole bunch of fields with a lot of two lane roads with no lights.
The blinking yellow.
No
I
street
live
lights
in a
or
very
no
populated
stop signs.
area.
In my mind, that's what it's going on.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
like
all right.
it's like Corey. This is
No,
all
they
that's
have-
around for
they have
about 50 miles.
They have working indoor plumbing,
Okay.
running water.
Are
Electricity.
on the sidewalks? Is there that like irony rust from the well water? From the well water?
No, that's Romeo, where my parents live.
Oh, that's Romeo. That's isn't Romeo like?
That's way out there.
That's an hour.
Jesus.
That's where we're at
Is that
today.
where Kid Rock grew up?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, to me it would make a little.
Besmirching Kid Rock's hometown.
So let's
Bobby Ritchie.
put it this way.
All right.
Romeo is so far out there that when we went to her brother's fiance's house,
Yep.
her brothers are able to go out in their backyard and shoot guns, which I was extremely jealous of.
Yeah.
They do that in Detroit, so.
Yeah.
But no, they're actually allowed to just go out back and shoot. Like it's in the ordinance of the area that, yeah, as long as you're safe about it, you can. As long as you have X amount of property, you can go out there and just
That's where you live?
light rounds off.
That's
No,
where I grew up. I grew up out there.
All right. Then.
So yeah, that's what I figured. Like maybe like well.
yeah, no,
There's not a lot of stuff around here,
Baffin,
so-
as a matter of fact, it's on one corner. There's a barber shop next to it.
Hold on. If it's a corner, that means there's 3 other things in that corner.
Blinking yellow. Barbershop.
Train tracks.
And
Yep.
there's an actual legit bar on the other side of that
It's an
barber
Irish
shop.
pub on the
Wait,
corner.
why is the legit bar not the one that you're describing?
Why aren't you going
Because they
to
like to. Because they fucking like to go.
Why
to
aren't you at the legit bar? You could go to this other place called Baffin.
Bob, hold on. So it's across the street.
No. It's literally
2
on the
doors
same
over.
block, 2 doors over.
Just 2 doors. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is what. Put this feather in your hat. Oh shit! I gotta go take a piss, Daniel. I'll be right back. Do 2 doors down. 1 shot of fireball, please.
No, 'cause
Yes.
Come right
I'll
back.
take a steak. Thank you very much.
Right.
Chop, chop, chop.
Yep.
Chew, chew, chew. There I go.
Set this in a to-go container. Leave it right
'Cause the
here. I'll
problem-
be back in 5 minutes.
The
Yep,
problem is
yep.
Baffin is so small. No
Who's
matter
that
where
guy?
you're at,
It's Corey.
you can see the bathroom, so you would see me walk right out the door.
This is true.
I gotta go to my
Not
car.
with a little misdirection, Corey.
Get another-
We're not working hard
There's no,
enough,
there's,
sir.
you can't go out the back where the bathroom is. You have
Bob.
to. There's one. Literally, there's one entrance.
Fucking figure it out, Corey.
One entrance.
Figure it out.
Bob,